97% of water in Gaza was undrinkable before the war. Can you imagine what it's like for our brothers and sisters now? Almost all of the water infrastructure they relied upon has now been destroyed.
What I can say is that the water situation for Palestinians in Gaza, it was bad before the war. It's catastrophic right now, both in terms of availability of water, people's ability to access that water, but also major concerns about the quality of the water that's being provided. And we're seeing that manifested in higher rates of malnutrition and in outbreaks of infectious disease, in particular hepatitis, but we've also seen recently dysentery and massive increases in rates of diarrhea in recent weeks. All this down to poor water quality and lack of quantity. And in terms of the daily grind for the people of Gaza, over 1 million people now crammed into the middle area. This isn't an area that's built to provide services for that many people, so the water points simply aren't here. And when people continually move from one place to another, the water points, the water providers have to follow them around. So it's incredibly difficult for them to get access, and for us and other water providers in Gaza to ensure that access when people are on the move. And they're on the move in the midst of a very heavy conflict as well, and very heavy bombardment. So not only is it difficult, it's also often very dangerous.
So far, we've responded with tankers of clean water day by day with your support, but we need to think bigger. Join us in rebuilding water desalination plants to support them into the future. Here's how a desalination plant works in simple steps. The process begins by collecting seawater from the ocean or another salt water source. This water is usually pre-treated to remove large particles like seaweed, sand, and debris. The water goes through filters to remove smaller particles, bacteria, and other impurities. This step ensures that the water is clean enough to go through the desalination process without damaging the equipment. The most common method is reverse osmosis. The pre-treated seawater is pushed through special membranes that have tiny pores. These membranes allow water molecules to pass through but block salt and other minerals. As a result, fresh water is separated from the salt water. The fresh water produced still might need some minerals added, but for taste and safety, chemicals like chlorine may also be added to ensure the water is safe to drink. The desalinated water is then stored in tanks and pumped through pipes to homes, businesses, and other areas where it's needed. And that's the basic process. £100 can provide water for life to 5 people in Gaza. Don't miss the Sadqa Jariyah opportunity to support the Palestinians, not just for a day, but for a lifetime. Donate water for life today at muslimhands.org.uk.